The Archons were basically what Christians would call the demons, what Islamic Muslim people would call the jinn, and what others would call fallen angels, all this stuff. And it talks about how this physical world is the realm of the Archons and the Demiurge. It talks about the fact that they do not have what has been decoded or translated as intentionality, which I would describe, I think, more simply as creative imagination. They don't have it. And they therefore have to parasite off those who have and tap into their creative imagination and get them to create for them. Are we describing what we've been talking about in the show today?
Yeah.
And how that they cannot, if they had a blank sheet of paper, they could not create anything upon it. But give them a sheet of paper full of something and they could twist it, manipulate it, and edit it and censor it, but they could not actually start it from scratch because they don't have that creative imagination. And it talks about how the fact that they parasite off humanity by accessing the human mind. And on it goes. I'll go into this more at Wembley, but what I was reading was what I've uncovered in my own way and in my own language all the way through these years. I mean, it just dovetailed so perfectly. And I do feel that they are describing something that's absolutely based on fact. And when you look at it, Jack, look at our society. At every level, it is levels and different groups parasiting off other people and other groups, all the way down. I mean, what greater expression of the parasital mind could you have than the human banking system? It mirrors the parasital nature of these Archon entities. Everything. I mean, what is it doing? And in fact, what banking is doing, because everything is energy, it is trawling and vampiring our energy. What is money? It's energy. You put it in your pocket, you put it in your bank account, that energy becomes attached to you while it's in your ownership and therefore in your energy field. It picks up your energy. It then moves on to someone else. It picks up their energy. And when it eventually comes back to source, those who put the money out there, all these networks around the Rothschilds, then they are trawling not only energy back plus interest. What is the interest, Jack? You know, in the holographic world, it's more money on top of principal. But the interest at the energetic level is human energy on top of the energy of money that was put out there in the first place. They know that what I've just said about money is true. There was a document, I'm sure you've heard of it, no doubt, that came to light years ago called Quiet Weapons for Quiet Wars. And it described in some detail how mass social engineering and mass mind control goes on. And one of the things it talked about at some length was how money is used in this to this end. And this is what it said about money in the context of what we've just talked about. Economics is only a social extension of a natural energy system. Since energy is the key to all activity on the face of the earth, it follows that in order to attain a monopoly of energy, raw materials, goods and services, everything you've just mentioned, and to establish a world system of slave labor, it is necessary to have a first strike capability in the field of economics. In order to maintain our position, it is necessary that we have absolute first knowledge of the science of control over all economic factors and the first experience of engineering the world economy. In order to achieve such sovereignty, we must at least achieve this one end, that the public will not make either the logical or mathematical connection between economics and the other energy sciences, or learn to imply such knowledge. To make a short story of it all, it was discovered that an economy obeyed the same laws as electricity, and that all of the mathematical theory and practical and computer knowledge developed for the electronic field could be directly applied to the study of economics. This discovery was not openly declared, you surprise me, and its more subtle implications were and are kept a closely guarded secret. For example, that in an economic model, wait for this, my goodness me, for example, that in an economic model, human life is measured in dollars, and that the electric spark generated when opening a switch connected to an active inductor is mathematically analogous to the initiation of war. It's all happening, Jack, in the electromagnetic field.
In life for free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love won't pay my bills. I want money. Money don't get everything, it's true. What it don't get, I can't use. I want money.
Walk the talk or shut the fuck up.